Welcome back, tribe. I have an article here that literally had my jaw dropping reading the title. It says, I cheated on my husband and now he hates all women. Okay. It made me laugh then and it's still making me. I have not read the article because I want to go through it just raw because the amount of shit that should be in here is going to be staggering. There's another misogynist in the world because I cheated on my husband by Megan Starr. I'm assuming that's a pen name. Okay. Says, I just finished reading a popular romance novel. On page 4, the main character states, I finally had sex with him last night. She's talking about a childhood friend who she's been so close to for 40 years. Here we go, guys and girls, don't be friends. Look at the smut they're reading. Over the course of the book, she tries to decide if she wants to be with the old friend or with her husband, who she claims to truly love and describes as lovely, tall, handsome, elegant, and wonderful. What else do you have to have? Holy hell. She says she adores her husband with love as deep and as strong as a tree root. Oh my God. While she was gargling her best friend. She says he adores her and their children and admits she does not deserve him. She loves him and everything about him. Yet after the betrayal, an act one could call impetuous despite it being 40 years in the making, she chooses to love her. You see the fucking smut that they're reading? Bro, you're not even safe with smut. Dude, words on a page. It's so true what they say. They're slaves to their own emotions. Like, really. She's only loyal to her emotions. If you don't make her feel good, you're not good. Holy hell. She believes her husband is not vindictive, saying, whatever happens, he would never take my children away from me. Never create a rift between me and them. He loves us all too much for that. The book ends without a mention of what happens next. I suppose the reader is meant to believe that the woman knows her husband well and their marriage ends amicably. I wouldn't be so sure. Here comes reality. I had a similar experience, and at the time of my affair, I thought much like the character in the book, I was deluded by my own narcissism and found out just how different real life is from romantic fantasy. Oh, shit. I, too, had a male friend from childhood who never gave up hope the one day I would be his. I swear to you, dude, what do I tell you guys? It's completely useless. If you meet a girl, seriously, just off this article, link her the article. If a woman ever tells you like guys and girls can be friends, don't be insecure, why are you being so controlling, why can't I have guy friends, just link her the damn video in the article. End of story. Look, if she doesn't respect you enough to completely eliminate all men from her life apart from family members, she's not the one for you. That's not marriage material. Guys, not all women deserve to be wives. Not all men deserve to be husbands either. You have to go out becoming a good husband. You have to become a good wife. The material is there, but people refuse to delve into it because it's easier to be average or subpar or mediocre or not deserving, wallowing in your own pity and all your childhood traumas and shit that pushes people away. Don't be that guy. Work on yourself, and don't be that woman. Work on yourself, or else you'll end up with one of these bozos. Even after we both had married, we remained friends, even though I knew his ultimate goal was to possess me. Look at how they talk. Like, they know, bro. Every guy friend, this is all it is. They know that this guy's just waiting for his chance. Hello, orbiter. Hello, backups. My husband trusted me and saw no reason for me to give up on an old friend. Mistake number 1. Of course, I was never truthful with my husband. I never told him about the kisses my friend and I shared or the many times he begged me to leave my husband and children. Oh my God. As with the character in the book, the mundane sameness and weight of married life and raising children took its toll, and I eventually succumbed to the allure of passion. Get out of the West. Holy shit. And like the character in the book, one night I finally had sex with him. Our covert affair occurred at a party while my husband and my friend's wife were in another part of the house. The sex was great, but guilt began eating at me immediately. I tried to distance myself from my friend, but by now he was a part of our lives. And to cut him off would have required an explanation to my husband. Wow. Snakes in your present. Unbelievable. I'm telling you, that's one of my things with women. Absolutely do not tolerate any other males around, period. I don't care. Call me possessive, call me immature, call me insecure, call me whatever the fuck you want. If other males are in your presence that are not your family, next. I don't care. You need attention. No man wants to be your friend. If you're too dumb to realize that, we can't procreate. I can't have my children coming out with half of your stupid brain. Next. We continued having clandestine sex for several months. God, she's so guilty. Until my husband figured it out and confronted me. The guilt began eating at me immediately. So what I did was have clandestine sex for several more months. Oh my God. Before our confrontation, my husband was a kind and gentle man. He loved to laugh and treated me and our kids with respect and endless love. He was devoted to us until that moment when he finally understood the extent of my betrayal. I saw his body tensing, his fists clenching, and the pain in his eyes turned to hate. Burned into my soul. He drew his fist back, and I knew it was going to hit me. I'm very lucky he hadn't lost all self-control. His fist came at me like a freight train, but slammed the wall behind me, missing my face by inches. Panties went swoosh. When he pulled his hand from the crater he made in the wall, it was bloody. I took hold of it and I tried to lead him to the sink to rinse the blood off. But he pulled his hand away and raised the bloody fist, threatening to hit me again. This time I knew he wouldn't miss. This reads so fucking whack, dude. This is like turns on female readers right here. Leave me the F alone, he screamed and shoved me away. I no longer recognized my gentle husband. Oh my God. Wow. My wonderful husband, until then a good man, changed that day. He became solid, vindictive, and hostile. He packed up and left the house. His only words to me were that I was a slut and that I hoped I would rot in hell. He woke our 2 girls and told them he was leaving because their mother was a lying, cheating whore and that he would see them for a long time, but that they should remember it was their mother's fault. It was a long time before we spoke again, and when we did, he did a little more than curse at me. Suddenly, random acts of violence and vandalism began occurring. My lover stayed with the dude. Stayed with the dude. Of course, my lover's tires were slashed, and the word slut was keyed into all my car doors and spray painted on the front door of the house I once shared with my husband, which my lover now occupies. Oh, wow. His divorce lawyer was a shark. She made me admit every last deceit and betrayal during my deposition. I may as well not have had a lawyer. There was no blame to lay at my husband's feet. He had done absolutely nothing wrong. I, on the other hand, appeared to everyone in the court, including the judge, my family, and myself as a vile, evil creature. The woman who deceived a generous, supportive, and loving husband, who for her own selfish motives blew up her family so they would live with chaos, misery, and despair rather than the light and love they had known for so long. My daughters hate me now. No shit, Sherlock. They're in pain. They know I'm the cause of it, and my ex has done nothing to take the onus off me. No shit, why would he? You are an evil, vile creature. And why should he? He was a wonderful partner, a good and kind man. He had been a man who respected women and treated them well. It is because of me that he no longer thinks or acts like women deserve kindness or trust. He's been red-pilled in the most brutal ways. He probably watches my channel now. Hello, my friend. I know. Post up the gym routine, boys, Monday through Friday, or every day, depending how deep that demon is. Let the hate flow through you. We don't talk to each other, and I don't hear about him very much. Our mutual friends took his side, and most abandoned me completely. There's one woman, the wife of a friend of his, who tells me that my ex has become a different person. He spends time in strip clubs and has sex with prostitutes. Man circling. How could he not? He dates women but never stays with one longer than a few weeks. When they start getting close, he shuts them out, blocks their numbers, and ignores their calls. Her husband told her that my ex has said women are no good, can't be trusted, never will be equal to men. Ooh-wee. I'm truly sorry for what I did to my ex-husband. No, you're not. You're still seeing your lover, you freak. I'm sorry for the pain I caused them and my children. No, you're not, because you haven't owned up to anything. And I'm sorry that there's another misogynist in the world because of me. Aww. Are there comments for this? No, there's no comments. Gosh, you would have gotten it. Well, you guys leave the comments in the description below and tell me what you think of her story. Bro. Culture in the West is gone. Sorry. Smut books are enough to literally sway your woman. You could, forget about what the phone is capable. If a book can do that, can you imagine what this thing does? Especially when it's out here just like a zombie. Swipe, Swipe next. Yes, queen. You deserve better. Blah, blah, blah. Bro, nonstop. And you're trying to have a conversation, build a lasting relationship, make this woman your wife, have children together. Like fucking 8, just nonstop on the phone, dude, consuming smut and shit and garbage. So her brain is filled with all of that. What is happening? And look, this applies to both. I'm not trying to say like only women do this. Like men obviously consume the same bullshit too. But guys just like cooming at it, like addicted to chicks that are basically naked on Instagram and scrolling nonstop to see softcore porn, essentially. It's happening to all of us. Dude, it's harder to find genuine people in the world today, both men and women. We're just talking specifically because I know there's going to be people on the other side going, he's a misogynist. We're just taking this article at face value of what this woman's saying. She's a massive piece of shit. I'm not excusing men because we have similar issues, just on a different scale. But this always falls back on shitty people doing shitty things. And it's your job to parse through all the garbage. Unfortunately, when you're dating, the analogy goes like this. The West is just all garbage. It's a cesspool of shit. And when you go overseas, there's a little less garbage and less shit strewn out everywhere. So you're able to pick out more and more gems, more and more quality people. That's what it's like for a man. Because you don't get respect, dude. You don't get feminine qualities in a woman. They don't take care of themselves. They forgot how to be good mothers, cooking, cleaning, all that stuff. They're brain rotted from social media. You have to go to more traditional culture because we're growing up in a broken society. Just look at how many people are born in single parent households, and you have to deal with that trauma of not having a father present in your life, which causes insecurity in a woman, which causes a man to lash out, become a quote, bad boy, not know what a man is supposed to be, always trying to prove himself in like the worst aspects possible. It's both feeling insecure, both feeling like their relationships will never work, abandonment issues, attachment issues. Narcissism is everywhere. I mean, take your pick, dude. What is it? Like 2 out of 3 women are medicated now in some like certain age ranges. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? You're swimming in a pool of shit, trying to grasp for air for something decent. Can't get a good breath to save your life, bro. Get out. Get out. There are greener pastures. Everywhere has trade-offs. That's true. But golly, I would not put any freaking work in any woman in the West. Sorry, dude. I don't care. I know there's some good ones here and there. It's just not worth the effort. The juice isn't worth the squeeze, just like they say, because you got to go looking far and wide and go down, God, man, like some boony ass town to find someone decent, humble, down to earth. She probably still works on the family farm, doesn't care about TikTok and all that, rides dirt bikes, has 4-wheelers, goes mudding, shit like that. Like you got to find a woman that does what the tomboys used to do. Like that kind of woman. That's basically like hanging out with the guys, the boys when she's young and going fishing with her dad and all this cool stuff, outdoors, naturey stuff like that. Those make the best wives. Those have the best childhoods, the best upbringings. They always have the best self-esteem and sense of self-worth because daddy was present and he made her understand boundaries, rules, what men are good for, and especially how she should value herself. Now, when you don't have a man or that lifestyle in your life, you're going to be brain rotted by this. This is the problem with modern women, is that they get their value, they get their sense of identity from this thing, which is designed to make you depressed, which is designed to make you feel like you're never enough. And it's designed to make you consume because they make money off you when you are emotional. They sell you shit. You're the product. No one understands that. I'm like, am I insane just saying this shit out loud? Like nobody knows this. Nobody brings this shit up. This is all economically underpinned. Oh, all right. Hope you guys enjoyed this article. Let me know on your thoughts and we'll see you on the next one. Sign up to the second channel, by the way, if you haven't. Appreciate everybody that's been getting shirts, mugs. I'm doing the private consults. Those have been a blast talking to some of you, and especially everybody signing up to the private community. If you haven't, please do subscribe to the second channel. Check it out. I'll put a bunch of videos from the second channel up here for you guys. And if it seems to be something you're interested in, links are in the description below if you'd like to join us on some of the calls. Take care, everybody.